In our Community Rangers program, we have employed 101 rangers. They are based in 8 different sectors across the group branch. Because the area is really big, we have divided it up. And they do wildlife security patrols in those areas. And their key responsibility is law enforcement, anti-poaching, as well as wildlife monitoring. To make sure that they collect data in a systematic way, we have, in collaboration with ZSL, designed a monitoring protocol for data collection. And key part of this monitoring protocol is SMART, Spatial Monitoring and Reporting Tool. It has been developed by ZSL, WWF, and a lot of other conservation NGOs and organizations. It has really improved our conservation effectiveness as it's result-based management. So how does it work? We have the rangers that go out in the field doing patrols. They collect data. As you can see, there's a woman ranger collecting data. And this data comes to the office where we do the mapping and reporting. And in many organizations, you see that it stops at this point. The report is being produced and it's somewhere put on a shelf in a file. And we have really made an effort to make the circle complete. So every quarter we have a feedback meeting and with our rangers, where we would give feedback to their work and evaluate it. And according to this evaluation, we will do the strategic planning for the next set of patrols. So if you look at the data of 2012, the rangers have arrested 21 people in 9 arrests on the group branch. We have introduced SMART, the SMART way of working, in 2013, and since then we have had 22 arrests where 46 people were arrested. Now, we don't think that it's because of an increase in poaching. It's rather because the rangers are now out there and they're everywhere in the area, so they are more likely to encounter poaching activities. It would actually be interesting to have a look at 2014's data compared to 2013 and see if this assumption is indeed true. You can see they do arrests, make arrests for charcoal burning, wood logging, lion killing, elephant poaching, bushmeat poaching and theft. One good thing is that we had only 1 elephant poached in 2013, while everywhere in Africa and also in Kenya, elephant poaching has really increased. And after that poaching incident, our rangers managed to arrest 3 elephant poachers, and since then we had not had any elephant poached on Kuku Group Branch, which is really great. This is a typical graph that we show to the rangers during these feedback meetings. This is their work. This is the distances covered during wildlife security patrols. This is for the different ranger sectors, the 8 of them, and the green is for the first quarter, blue second quarter, third quarter and fourth quarter. When we started with SMART in the first quarter of 2013, the best performing sector walked just below 200 kilometers in the first quarter, and the worst performing sector, this one, has just walked 2 kilometers in the quarter, which was really, really bad. But during this feedback meeting, we have showed them this, and it was a big embarrassment for that ranger sector that they've only walked 2 kilometers while their fellow rangers has actually done a better job. And since then, that ranger has really significantly increased in the second and third quarter by walking up to almost 600 kilometers. So they've improved from 2 kilometers to about 600. And the rest of the year they have actually just really improved in their work. Like you can see in the fourth quarter, the best performing sector walked almost 800 kilometers during their wildlife security patrol, which is a huge distance covered during security patrol. So you can see they're really out there and doing a great job. We also show them the longest distance walked on one patrol day. Most ranger sectors has walked more than 30 kilometers in one patrol, and some of them even more than that, covering more than 30 kilometers. This ranger sector, it's not that they've done not any work. They have different security responsibilities. They are protecting the lodge of Kampiakansi, so they do not walk patrol. So it's not that they have not done anything, it is that just they have different security responsibilities. Then this is a typical map that we also produce, like for the Simba Scouts. This is the patrols of the 2013. So now we can see that this area and this area again has not been well covered, and we are planning to put ranger sectors in the coming year in this park and also in this area to make sure that this wildlife corridor is actually covered by security patrols. So this is really a useful tool for us to plan for security purposes and deploy our rangers in the field accordingly. Then if you look at elephant killings throughout the years, in 2004 about 7 elephants were killed on Kuku Group Ranch, and then there was a decrease, and then towards 2013 there was a sharp increase. Then from 2010 there was again a decrease measured on the Group Ranch, with only 1 elephant killed in 2012 as well as 2013. This has been a big improvement, as in elsewhere in Kenya elephant poaching has really increased.